Hello and welcome to BitGTV. Today we're going to show you a nice guide on how to make a perfect cheese paste. There's 3 ingredients you're going to need for this cheese paste. The first one, and the most important, is the cheese. You want to get a nice consistency, one that's quite soft and malleable. You don't want a crumbly cheese. A Wensleydale or something like that is a no-go. Anything else, stronger the better really. That's perfect. Second ingredient is bread. And I've just got this bread, whipped the crust off and put this into a bake box full of water. Just leave it to soak for about 10 minutes. And the third ingredient is the Nash solubles. You can mix these into your cheese paste and they give you such an edge. Next thing you want to do is take your cheese and you just want to squash it up as much as possible. So I'm just going to show you a little bit now. You just want to work it with your thumb and your fingers until it is the consistency of blue tack. Now you want to keep working at it until it's got no lumps in it. The idea is you want it to be soft and really malleable. Once you've done that, you just want to work the rest until you've got basically what is just a giant ball of mashed cheese. I mean, try and work as many lumps out as you possibly can. As you can see, this isn't terribly crumbly, but it's got sort of a little bit of a crumbly consistency to it. This is where the bread comes in. It's going to thicken it up and it's going to just make it a lot better consistency wise. So this is where the bread comes in. We just get this bread that's been soaking and we just sort of squash it all up and just make sure there's not any solid lumps. Right, the next part of that is you're going to need to take the bigger bits and then just squeeze out most of the water that's in that bread. Eventually you're going to end up with bread a bit like this, which is almost like a dough basically. Very good ground bait, very underused. I'm just going to get some of that. I'll probably only want half of that to the little block of cheese that I used. Just get half of that and then work that into the cheese paste. This actually changes the consistency of it quite a lot. Not only will it make it softer for the hook, but also when fishing colder water, dropping a piece of cheese paste into the water will cause it to go really solid. So basically the bread counteracts that. Because it's not got lots of fat in it, it won't go solid, so it'll be softer for the hook to pull through in order for you to hook more chub and hopefully catch more fish. Now this step, take the solubles and just crush them up in true Blue Peter fashion. Here's some I crushed earlier. I'm just going to add that into the cheese paste. I've crushed up 4 of these. The water in the bread will react with the solubles and they will create this kind of pink tinge to it, and you'll notice that the further it goes. As you can see now, this cheese paste is a yellowy colour, but the dye in the solubles will actually turn this a reddy pinky colour. Obviously if you're using black solubles it will turn it into a blacky sort of colour, and obviously that will go across the board if you're using Scopex, whatever. Well, as you can see, your cheese paste is pretty much done. I've just been working this for a little bit and it's turned it that pinky colour already. You can keep this in the freezer or the fridge and it's perfect for your fishing. Hopefully you'll catch a few chub. Don't forget to rate, comment, subscribe and do all that good stuff, and be lucky.